Good morning, you are watching CS Today and there is a lot of news today, so let's jump right into it. And let's start with the roster changes. KRIMZ joining Eyeballers. Eyeballers have announced the signing of Swedish legend KRIMZ. Welcome home, Freddy, says Eyeballers. JW and KRIMZ are one of the most decorated and feared duos to ever enter the server, and we are thrilled to see them back together. KRIMZ, and I quote, "It feels right to be here. Eyeballers is a Swedish project with people I know and trust, and lining up next to JW again after all these years is special. I've still got a lot to give, and I'm excited to do it at home in front of the Swedish fans. Let's go to work." This move reunites the legendary duo KRIMZ and JW, and I can't wait to see this old Fnatic duo back together and play together. And they will be already playing next week in the XSE Pro League. NIP also has found their 5th player. NIP will be playing their upcoming tournament with Note. The young Belgian rival has been promoted from their academy squad and is known from his crazy high clutch win rate. Let's see what NIP will show at XSE Pro League and Stake Ranked Episode 3. Now let's talk about some rumors. For example, Luminosity joining back to CS2. According to sources known by HLTV, Luminosity is in talks with Monty Score of Bemat, Azul and Afro, maybe also including Rainwaker. Brazilian in-game leader Lux has been linked to Luminosity before after he got benched in Legacy and is expected to become the in-game leader of this team. Let's find out if Luminosity will return to CS2. But what about Gizmy, the IGL of Monty? Multiple sources have told HLTV that 100 Thieves is talking with Monty to sign their IGL. If this move will be made, Gizmy will take over the in-game leader roles from Rain, with Rain moving to a different role. The articles from HLTV are linked below. I can definitely recommend you to check them out. Cash is returning to the map pool, and guys, this is no joke. Valve has announced that for the next season, Cash is returning. This is the first time since 2019 that Cash is in the map pool. Cash will be replacing Overpass following the end of current season of Premier. And to be honest, it's sad to see a unique map like Overpass go. But I'm happy that Valve is continuing with their map pool changes at the end of each season. Now let's talk about the events during the summer break. Of course, there is a lot less Counter-Strike being played here in the summer break, but there are still a few tournaments we have to check out. And let's check the results and also check the schedules. Stake Ranked Close Qualifier has finished. The winner of the Stake Ranked Close Qualifier are known. It started with 16 teams and ended up with K27 and Phantom as winners. Phantom definitely being a surprise here, starting their journey all the way from the open qualifiers and beating teams like Focus to get here. K27 and Phantom will be joining Gentlemates, Pain, NIP, Wildcard, 3D Max and Heroic in a double elimination playoffs, fighting for the $100,000 prize pool. Super DraculaN is starting today. In Bucharest, Romania, 2 groups of 8 teams will fight for a spot in the 16 playoffs and a part of that $150,000 prize pool. With the winner of groups going straight to semifinals, the tournament format is pretty much the same as the most ESL events. This event is definitely a tier 2 event, but an event with a live audience during the semifinals and finals should always be taken serious. So let's get right into the matches. The group stage will start daily at 12 o'clock local time, that's 9 AM UTC. Group A will start with Inner Circle versus AM, Sashi versus 9, Sharks versus Eternal Fire. Eternal Fire is a very interesting roster in my opinion. And match of the day, Gamer Legion versus Ascend. In Group B, we have the following matches. Infinite versus EAC, Echo, that's Tricked, but without an organization right now, versus Betclick, Focus versus OG, and K27 versus Valjaki. Also, Focus versus OG will be a cool match. Focus is showing loads of progress lately, and is a really good team in my opinion. And OG has KDN on LAN. That's always interesting. A lot of Counter-Strike news today, but this was it. CS Today. We'll see you tomorrow with more Counter-Strike news.